Me, listen, I love anything that takes me to another world. I've always been a fan of magic, sci-fi, fantasy. So I think, just from being a kid and wanting to immerse myself into these other realities, I think I really, when I started making movies, it was amazing for me to make movies that really took me to another universe. And so, like, when I made The Fifth Element, it was the first time that I'd ever done an action movie. It was the first time that I'd ever really been able to work with a green screen and be able to convey to an audience, something so different from what they're used to. And, I love to do that. I love to go to the movies and be taken into another world. And, I love to make movies where we can help people, forget about their lives and just completely dive into something totally different from what they're used to. I think it's always inspiring for people to watch movies where, a man takes on something that is so much bigger than themselves. It's like David and Goliath, when you're able to fight something that surely you can't win, and somehow through just human ingenuity, you're able to actually succeed and be the victor. I think these kind of movies have always been fascinating for people because it inspires them and helps them believe that even in our own lives we can overcome things that seem insurmountable. The interesting thing about this movie is that, we start with pretty much this group of soldiers, and they have the most technologically advanced equipment, and they are really strong and capable, and they know what they're doing. But of course, once they go into the Monster Hunter world, like, none of this works. You can't just rely on your big guns to save the day. And, that's, I think, really interesting because, we're so used to being able to go, oh yeah, we have the biggest guns, we have the most technology, like, we win. But in this world, that's not how you win. You have to respect life to win. You have to be able to, use your brain to win. You have to be smart. You have to make use of the creatures that you kill. You can't waste anything. I think there's a lot of important lessons to be learned from the Monster Hunter world.
Well, when you play the game for the first time, you're coming from our world, and you drive your car, you sit in front of your video game console, you switch it on, electricity and everything, and then you get sucked into this amazing Monster Hunter world. And the first time I was sucked in, I'm a guy from my world going to this other world, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I had a real sense of wonder. And I thought, well, that for me is the approach the movie should take. It should be like the first time you play the game, the first time you go into this world. Let's recreate that. So for the gamers, they have that sense of wonder recreated. And then also for people who don't know the game and don't know the source material, they don't feel excluded because they're seeing the world through the eyes of someone from our world that has no prior knowledge. So in that way, I felt, we could craft a narrative that would work both for people who know nothing about the video game, but also people who know a lot about the video game.
I gotta get home. You with me?
Yeah.